Hello to all my yarny family. How are you all doing today? I am going to show you how to make this. I love this stitch. It is textured. It makes beautiful, enough roughness to wash your dishes without scratching them. I really like it. I hope you do too. I'm gonna start off by showing you how to work this with this yarn. This cotton yarn was caked up for me by Suzanne at God Crochet and Chatter. Thank you, Suzanne. I won it in a giveaway she had. So thank you. So I'm going to start by leaving about a 4-inch tail. And then I'm going to make a loop like this. And then go around the loop to the back side and bring the yarn up through the back side of the loop. That's the way I have learned how to make a slip knot. That way, when I pull on the working line yarn, it gets smaller, and I pull on the tail and it gets larger. That's the way I learned how to make them. I'm using a 2-loop 5mm crochet hook, and I'm going to chain 28. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. This, I think, is a good size for a dishcloth. I am going to single crochet in the second chain from the loop, from the hook. We never count the loop that is on our hook. So 1, 2. So I will single crochet right here. And I will single crochet in every stitch across. And when I get to the end, I will come back and show you what I'm going to do next. Alright? So continue that to the end, and I will let you know how it goes as I get back. We will continue single crocheting to the end of this row. Like that. Alright, I've got 25 there so far. I've got 2 more single crochets to put double crochets into. So I will finish this. So this is 26. And I want to get through both of the top loops in this one, the ones that make the V there. Now I will chain 1, turn my work, and I will put a double crochet in that first double crochet right there, this one. For the next one, I will put a front post double crochet around that post of the second double crochet from the previous row. So right there. Go between the first and second, and then through back up through the third and fourth, or second and third. Yarn over, pull up a loop, make it taller so it doesn't bunch up. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now I will double crochet in the top of the third one. And now I will front post double crochet around the post of the fourth one. And double crochet on the top, at the top 2 loops of the 5th double crochet. Front post around the 6th one. Pull up a little bit so it doesn't bunch. And then double crochet around the 7th, at the top of the 7th one. Front post around the double around the 8th. And double crochet at the top of the 9th one. So this is our pattern all the way across to the end of this round. For a second. This is the 3rd round, or row. So that's what we're going to repeat all the way to the end, and when I get closer to the end, I'll meet you back there. I'm doing single crochets in this row to the end of the row. I'll meet you back at the end. I've got 27 single crochets. I did 1 single crochet in the top of each double crochet. Now I will chain 1, turn my work, and I will do a double crochet in the top of the first double or single crochet here. So I do a double crochet, and I will do a double crochet in the top of the next one, because it's sort of gonna I'm gonna do a front post double crochet in the next one, sort of in between the front post double crochets from the previous round. This will give it the textured look that is so pretty in the dishcloth that I showed you. I will do a double crochet at the top of the next stitch, And then I will do a front post double crochet in the next stitch, which is the double crochet that's between the double crochets from round 3. So I was wrong. We're gonna be doing single crochets, a row of single crochets between each of these rows with the double crochets. So rounds 3, 4, 5, and 6 are the repeat rows. Now for the next one, we will front post double crochet in between where we front post double crocheted in the 3rd round. And now we double crochet in the top of the stitch where there was a front post double crochet from the previous round. And we will repeat this pattern to the end. So this is what we will repeat to the end. Alright, I'm coming close to the end of round 5. I now have to do a front post double crochet here, and then I will do a double crochet over the one that did the front post in the 3rd round. And remember, I said at the beginning and end of each round there is a double crochet in the top. So that's how we begin and end each row. So now I will chain 1, turn my work, and double crochet in the very first stitch. Or no, single crochet. I'm on round 6. So the even rows are all gonna be single crochets all the way across. And then we're just gonna keep repeating rows 3, 4, 5, and 6. All the way until it is square. But let me show you the end of this row. What I will do, I will continue making single crochets all the way across, and I'll meet you back here at the end of this round or row. I'm at the end of row 6. So now I will single crochet, turn my work, and I will make a double crochet in the very first stitch. And then I will place a front post double crochet in that first stitch, because this is a repeat of row 3. Remember, when we do a front post, we want to elongate our stitch so that it's even with the work and doesn't bunch up the work. Now we will double crochet where we put a double crochet or a front post in the last one. we will do a front post between the next two front posts, double crochets from the previous row, and I'm switching to another color. Thanks, Suzanne. Suzanne did all this with her yarn, and she wound it up and then sent it to me. I'm gonna have a very funky looking dishcloth, multicolored. That makes it really look neat. Double crochet at the top of the next stitch, front post between the two front post double crochets from the previous row, then double crochet at the top of the next stitch, front post between the two front posts of the previous, well, 2 rows below, because this is round 7 and it's a repeat of round 3, which is down here. Okay, so I will keep repeating this to the end. If you have any questions, please ask me in the comments section down below. I read all the comments. If you're having trouble, let me know. Single crochet in the top. So this is what it's gonna look like. And I'll see you when I get to the end of this round. Alright, I'm coming to the end of row 7. I keep saying round and I'm sorry, I apologize. So I need to do a front post between these two. Well, after that double crochet at the top. And then I need to double crochet in my last stitch over here. Oops. I will chain 1, and for my round 8 I will single crochet in every stitch across. So that's every even stitch is single crochets all the way across. And the odd rows will have the double crochet at top and double crochet within the next stitch between the front post double crochets of the previous round. I hope that makes sense to you all. I will meet you back at the end of this round, and then I will show you what we're doing in the next round. I'm coming to the end of round 8. I have one last single crochet to make. As you can see, if you turn your work, you see that V that I have to go under. Those two top stitches right there. So I got them both. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Now I will single crochet and turn my work. Since I had a single crochet or a front post double crochet in the second stitch, I'm not only gonna single or double crochet at the top of the first stitch, but I will double crochet at the top of the next stitch. So that way, my next one will be a front post double crochet between the last section's front post double crochets. So I will yarn over, pull up a loop, bring it high so it doesn't bunch up my work. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now I will double crochet in the top of the next stitch. And I will front post double crochet around the next stitch from 2 rounds below. And double crochet in the next stitch. And front post double crochet around the posts of the next double crochet 2 rounds below. And I will continue this till the end of this row. And I'll meet you back at the end of this row. I'm approaching the end of this round. This is row 9. Sorry, I keep saying round. It's row 9. I did a double crochet at the top of the double crochet above the front post from the previous round. Now I will do a front post between the front posts from round 7. Pull up. Now I've got to do a double crochet at the top of the row just above the front post from round 7. And I do a double crochet in my last stitch, which I got to go through those 2 top loops there. Now I chain 1. For round 10, I will do a single crochet, and I will continue this whole pattern, rounds 3 through 6, all the way until it is square. And I will let you know how wide it is. It's about 8.5 inches, and I will go until it is 8.5 inches tall from top to bottom. And I'll meet you back here when I get to that point. I'm at towards the end of this round. I have one more front post double crochet in the next stitch. Yarn over, pull up a loop nice and tall, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and now I will double crochet in the last stitch. Chain 1, turn your work, and I will single crochet in every stitch across. I got to the end of this round. I will do a single crochet to turn my work, do a double crochet in the first stitch, and let's see, since I second stitch was a front post double crochet, I will double crochet at the top of that stitch also, and I will start my front post in the third chain. Do my front post here. So this where you do your front post alternates between the second row, second stitch, and the third stitch, depending on what you did in the previous row. I hope that helps make sense with this, because it kind of helps me. And you single or do a double crochet at the top wherever you did a front post in the previous row. Front post. And I will continue this until I get it to measure 8.5 inches height wise. Alright, I finished. Got it as big as I want it. This dishcloth is 8.5 by 8.5 inches. And instead of finishing this one off completely, I am going to leave a long tail like that. Because I'm done with this yarn. I'm gonna wrap it around with Peaches and Cream white. I'm gonna do, and the way I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna leave a nice long tail, about 4 or 5 inches, and I'm going to make a slip knot. Like that. And I am going to put this on my hook and pull it through. That's how I'm gonna start my border color. Okay? So I will pull this through. Now I will tighten the purple one. And pull this one down. I'm going to be working on the side because I want the pretty finished edging of the single crochet to be all around the front side of the work. So I did a chain 1. Now in this corner chain I will do 3 chains or 2 chains. One to represent the corner and one to represent the side. And I want to go around 2 stitches, 2 strands of yarn. Not just 1, but 2. So here's 1, 2. So that counts as the first edge side. Since I have 27 going across, I would like to try to get 27 evenly spaced along this side. Now, there is nothing that'll tell you exactly where to put your single crochet. You just need to guess. I figured every big space, like here, I can put one here. And then I put one over here. And I'm just gonna single crochet all the way around, trying to get 27 on this side. So far I've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oops, that's not working right. Here's 5. Let me try to get this better situated. I'm going to continue going evenly down this side, and I will let you know when I get to the next corner how many I get. Alright, I've got 27 going around. I've got 2 in the corner stitch. One of them counts for this. So I've got 27 here. I will make a corner stitch and one to continue this side in that same space here. Every corner will get 3 stitches. Okay, one for each side and one for the corner stitch. Sort of like a turn stitch, if you will. Okay. That's 2. Okay. So there. Now I will single crochet all along this edge. I should have 27, and then I will work on getting 27 here and 27 at the top, and that'll be the end of the dishcloth after I work in the ends. So I will meet you back at this corner, okay? Let you know how I did. I wanted to show you I got 27, starting with the one of the stitches I did in the corner over on this side, and one in each stitch, and I've got to this one, it's 27 stitches. Now I will make 2 more stitches in this side to account for the corner and the first stitch of this side. And I will let you know when I get back to this corner how I did. Okay? See you soon. I got 27 stitches, starting with the first and one of the stitches in this corner over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm losing this one. Well, I've got it all here, so I'm thrilled with that. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looks like I'm missing one. So where can I stick another one that won't look too out of place? Probably right in there. Yep, right in here. I want them even so that they look even. If they're even on all sides, they're more likely to stay looking even. Okay, so I did 3 in the corner, and now all I got to do is finish the top edge, and then I'm done after weaving in ends. So I will show you how that looks towards the end. I got this end done. I've got 27 stitches there. I am going to slip stitch in this first single crochet that I made, because remember I did 2 to begin with over here. That counted for the corner stitch and the stitch to go down the next row, that first side. And now I will make a nice long cut here. I like the way Granny Creative Grandma does it. She stitches twice and pulls through, and then she pulls and goes with her fingers and pulls it down to make a nice tight slip knot. And when I weave this in, you won't even see this part. So thank you to Creative Grandma for showing me that trick. thank you to Suzanne at Got Crochet and Chatter for the yarn. And I got these scissors from a giveaway from Jamie's Hooked. So thank you to Jamie for that too. And my daughter got me these crochet hooks, these beautiful tulip crochet hooks. And I got this from another giveaway. Actually, I think it was a door prize from my crochet guild. So thank you to them too. So how do you weave in? I've heard of a few different things. You can go in over here before if you're working in the round like that, and then go through half of that loop, that stitch, and then go up over the one that is this one, go through under both those loops, and then go through that same loop where you started going through. And supposedly nobody was gonna know which corner you finished on if you shut it off that way, finish it off that way. I've tried it a few times. It works better when you're working in the round than anything else. But I just try to go through as many of these as I can. 3 different directions. So 1, and I'll turn it over, and I'll work from this side. And I never go back through the same hole that I came out of. I find a different stitch to go under, then I could go under the same ones after that. Yeah, like that. And let's see, I went under that one, so I can go under this one to go back this way. We want to go a lot of ways, especially with dishcloths, because they're going to go through the washing machine a lot. And now you just stretch it out, make sure it looks good. And I got that end worked in. I've got another white end, my beginner end, over here. This was the end that I started with. On the white. Oops. Now I want to go back the other way. Find a different piece of yarn to go through to start out with. I try to stay under the same color when I weave in ends, so that way it's not very noticeable if through the other colors. Doesn't always work, especially with very variegated yarn. But I went through 3 times there. Now I've got one more end to work in. This one's going to be pretty impossible to get under all the same color, because I only did a row of single crochets with it, and it's mostly hidden under the white, so I can go under the white and it'll look fine, because that's where the teal colored yarn is kind of under the white. So you go through it 3 ways, so then it's less likely to come undone in the wash. Because there's nothing worse than having a tail worked out when you get it out of the wash after something you've worked so hard on. Especially if you're planning on giving it as a gift, because those people don't know how to weave in ends. Most of them. So we're just working it in as best we could so that it doesn't come undone. I thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. This is the correct side with the pretty bumpies. I love this stitch. It looks great in one color. It looks good in variegated colors. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I will see you next time. Happy crocheting, everyone.